What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode, the never-ending my career mode. I am here to fight Handsome Rusev on Monday Night Raw, as I still am not rank 3. I am still feuding with The Undertaker, and man, do I want that IC title pretty damn badly at this point. It's a Thursday. Yes, it is. And we are here on this fine Thursday. I am still trying to get myself back on schedule for this week. It's been just like, I don't know. It's been chaotic and not in a good way in terms of getting myself back to how things usually are on this channel, but I haven't missed any videos yet, so that's always good. I usually will have one up on Friday mornings. That one's not going to make it again this week, just I don't have the time. It's been real rough, but there is some wrestling news to discuss here today. Biggest news story, if you could call it a big news story, is that Simon Gotch has asked for and been granted his release. So it is no longer the Vaudevillains. There's only one Vaudevillain. So whether or not they repackage Aiden English in any capacity, I guess we'll see. And it's funny because the way things used to work, like, you know, say 10 years ago, the way things used to work, when you were post-WrestleMania, they would just release batches of guys, like 5-10 guys at a time. And these days, it seems like they're more intent to have somebody sit on the roster and pay them whatever than have them go somewhere else. Oh no, cutscene. Then have them go somewhere else and potentially be a breakout star for some other company. So, I don't know. Who the heck is this? No, that was a distraction, and I still kicked Rusev in the damn face. He got a finisher from that. That distraction gave him a finisher. That's some garbage. It is, indeed. And my percentage is down to like 12. I didn't even hit a single, and Rusev crush. And Rusev crush. Hey Alexa, how about helping me out here? I could really use some assistance as I sit here in the accolade. I would appreciate it. There we go. But yeah, the mentality these days is just, hey, keep them employed because we don't want our competition to have them, you know, and I feel like a lot of the guys get, you know, complacent. Like, they've made it to the biggest stage, and then they're like, you know what, I'm here, and that's good enough, and that's not the mentality you want to have in wrestling. If you aren't there to win the world title, as Dusty Rhodes said, what are you even doing here? And that's the mentality you should have. Even if you don't get there, that's still the mentality you should have going into every interaction, every match, every promo, everything. Because that's, you know, the drive to be a superstar. You know? I don't know. But in any event, Simon Gotch, I guess, asked for his release. Now, clearly, he made it up to Mania, because that Mania payday, that Mania bonus is always pretty good. So, even if you're only there for 5 seconds at Mania, you still get that extra bit of, you know, cheese on your Whopper, so to speak. So, obviously that is a smart move. But, in any event, Rusev just kind of stood there, and I gave him the Slug Exploder. And now, I'm going to hit the Salt Shaker. No, I won't. I will not. I thought I was going to hit it, and then he missed his signature, and then more of this nonsense. And my nose itches today. I don't know why it itches, but it itches. I'm sorry. Fall away slam? Yeah. Fall away slam. Not quite a smell and drop there, but what are you going to do? In other news, we have the fact that Taker apparently is going to have a hip replacement, which I think at this point, that seems pretty common sense, considering his career and being as big as he is and everything else. You know, a simple hip surgery not going to really make things happen on that in terms of getting him pain-free at 52, I believe he is. So, you know, that's not surprising. But I will tell you, as my dad had a full hip replacement last year, he's done. Like, there's no more in-ring anything, because the possibility of that thing popping out of socket, like, my dad, who's not a wrestler, and not doing any serious activity, had his new hip pop out, had to go get it redone and everything else. So, yeah, Taker's done at that point. That's full hip replacement is the end of the road for anybody So, you know, best of luck in his retirement. Enjoy that shit. You definitely earned it. So another Slug Exploder. And that should maybe be enough to put away the Bulgarian brute here. Maybe. And it was. Attack Slug Udrya. Attack Slug Machka. And we get another cutscene. Quite a match. Wait a minute. Here is the dead man. Disrespecting the superstar in the ring. You know, they aren't vocally saying things, so you could have put my name in there and it would have been fine. You don't need to put superstar in the ring. You could have put my name. It's just text. You can put text with text. Come on now. Anyhow, on to SmackDown. It's time for a tag team match, playa. As, you know, it makes sense for SmackDown. Now, speaking of tag team matches, I thought that both the main event on Raw and SmackDown were kind of confusing. Because it's like, why would Finn Balor want a team with Seth Rollins, the guy who put him on the shelf for, you know, 8 months? And why would Randy Orton want a team with Luke Harper, who is the guy, you know, that he kind of had to drive out of the Wyatt family before he could, you know, get a hold of Bray Wyatt solo. So, both of those didn't make a lot of sense. But again, Superstar Shakeup happens next week, so you don't have to make sense. And that's kind of my next news story here, is that there are some rumors of some of the moves that might get made in the Superstar Shakeup on Monday. First of which being potentially AJ Styles moving to Raw. Now, from a storyline perspective, obviously he shook Shane's hand, and that was fine, so I don't see that he still has a problem with the boss, so that's kind of whatever. But from just a match perspective, it's kind of messed up if you finally bring up Nakamura, you finally put Nakamura on the same roster as AJ Styles, and then you move AJ Styles. Like, you're just shooting yourself in the foot there for some potentially classic matches that, you know, they've had in the past, and they could have again, and you're just not going to do that? Like, what? And also, I feel like being on SmackDown, being away from guys like Roman Reigns, has let AJ Styles really shine, and putting him back on Raw just means he won't ever be the top guy, the top dog on Raw. There's only one big dog on Raw, so that's kind of crappy. But I don't know. We'll see. Nothing is final until it actually happens. So that's wrestling for you, right? So also, I've seen that perhaps the New Day will move to SmackDown. So that could, I guess, give a bit of a bolster on the tag team division on SmackDown. Not that they really need it, because they definitely have more tag teams than Raw has. And I have liked their tag division better than the Raw tag division. But again, Raw just got the Hardys and Revival, so there's definitely things happening on the Raw side. And that was not what I wanted to happen with Victor here. Not cool, Victor. Not cool. You're doing what I was going to do to you, which is throw your ass in the corner here and do my tag team finisher. Playa. Haha. Me and Big Baron Corbin tagged in the big man for the finish. And boom. Drop that damn elbow. Pin the man. And Connor. No, Connor. Don't think so, Connor. How about a suplex, Connor? 3 count. We're done here. Attack Slug does all the work, Baron gets the hot tag, and it's an open and shut case. Fighting the dead man, yet again. Now the third Superstar Shakeup rumor is that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte will swap brands. And honestly, that could finally bring some fresh matchups for Charlotte, who's just kind of been fighting Sasha and Bayley over and over and over. So giving her some fresh matchups is definitely a welcome thing, although, you know, there's definitely more things they could be doing with Alexa in terms of opponents on SmackDown, but hey, put her on Raw, you got some fresh opponents, and that is fine by me. With that snap suplex, baby. Attack Slug with a major disadvantage here. Gonna try to hit that comeback and get myself in a better position for this show. I also heard there's gonna be at least 2 more NXT call-ups. I want to say the Drifter and Almas, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of it for the Superstar Shakeup. Onto the chair. that should be it. No, that's not going to be it. Supposedly, the next time that Brock Lesnar will defend the Universal Championship will either be at Extreme Rules in June or Bad Blood in July. So, oh, Tombstone on the chair! Nice. Nice. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal. It won't, not going to win the match, but that was pretty good. That should have been the finish. Fuck you. Fuck you. So yeah, back to having a part-time champion who does not care if, you know, he defends it within 30 days, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's a damn shame, but it kind of is what it is. And finally, we have Fitness Magazine had a tweet about Eva Marie, because there was some kind of a fitness thing that she was a article or a diet or something, where it referred to her as former WWE Diva Eva Marie, which we've kind of known for a little bit here that they're just not going to renew her contract, or at least that's been the prevailing rumor. But that tweet got deleted, and they redid it. And people who had asked the company what was going on there said, no, she's still under contract. I'm like, yeah, no, we know she's still under contract now, but the rumor is that as soon as it's up, she's not going to renew it. So that is why these things keep getting said in these places. And I guess someone didn't have their I's and T's, or their I's dotted and their T's crossed on that tweet before it went out, because she's not former yet. But it seems like an imminent thing that's going to happen for Eva Marie. Anyway, can I? Nope. The answer is no. The answer is no. I have fought back valiantly against Taker here, who started out this match with a huge advantage. So let's go for the curtain call here. The strongest move in the game. Nope, Taker kicks out. Kicks out. How about you get kicked in the damn face? And I'll go for the Phoenix Splash here. I think that's the next. No, actually, no. No. Thinking. He'll catch me and do a damn tombstone. Sorry, Taker. I'm onto you. I'm onto you and your shit. I've done this enough where I finally, the part of my brain is like, hey, wait a minute. He has a finisher. You shouldn't do that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at on news today. Not too much going on. You know, there's stuff. But definitely interested to see how they handle the Superstar Shakeup. I would imagine, in terms of, damn it, Taker, in terms of the Shakeup itself, rope break. Thank you. Finally, it actually worked. In terms of the actual Shakeup, I would imagine nobody who is a champion is going anywhere, right? And nobody who is currently in a serious feud is going anywhere. So, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, hanging out. Owens and Jericho, although obviously Jericho's going to get this thing at Payback and then be done, are hanging out. Like, you're not going to establish feuds and then go, oh wait, you're on a different brand now. I guess that's just not going to happen. Or at least I would hope that wouldn't happen. But again, it's wrestling. Anything could happen. That's kind of the whole reason you watch, right? So there's that. And Taker here again, he's busted open. I'm not sure from what. Tell me I got that. Yes! So good. It's so good. I can do it, but Roman Reigns can't, which is referee! Just casually walk over there, and I'm going to slowly... Yeah. I wonder why he kicked out. Because you're a douchebag, referee. You're a goddamn douchebag. How about another one? DJ Khaled. Another one. It's the third tombstone in this fucking match. One of them on a chair. Referee. Hit my foot as you count. I don't care. We're done here. As always, on the chair. Just about. As always, Undertaker pushing me to the limit to win these matches, and Alexa Bliss helping out spectacularly. And there we go! Bushy beard and all, I have defeated the dead man once again, and will fight again at Extreme Rules. Hopefully at Extreme Rules having a stipulation of some kind, and not just a normal-ass match that tends to happen in this game over and over and over. Undertaker! Eat it out. My Undertaker! And that wraps up Thursday. Tomorrow, SmackDown fighting Seth freaking Rollins, and Extreme Rules fighting Taker and finishing up that feud. Thanks for watching. I'm attackslug. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.